Mount Meru. Mount Meru, also recognized as Sumeru, Sineru or Mahāmeru, is the sacred five-peak mountain of Hindu, Jain, and Buddhist cosmology and is considered to be the center of all the physical, metaphysical and spiritual universes. Many famous Buddhist and similar Jain as well as Hindu temples have been built as symbolic representations of this mountain. The Sumeru Throne style base is a common feature of Chinese pagodas. The highest point, the finial bud, on the pyatthat, a Burmese-style multi-tiered roof, represents Mount Meru. Etymology. Etymologically, the proper name of the mountain is Meru, Meru, to which is added the approbatory prefix su, resulting in the meaning excellent Meru or wonderful Meru. Meru is also the name of the central bead in Amala. Geography. The dimensions attributed to Mount Meru, which all refer to it as a part of the cosmic ocean, along with several other statements that describe it in geographically vague terms. For example, the sun along with all the planets circle the mountain, make the determination of its location most difficult, according to most scholars. Some researchers identify Mount Meru or Sumeru with the Pamirs, northwest of Kashmir. The Suryasiddhanta mentions that Mount Meru lies in the middle of the earth, Bhuvamadhya, and the land of the Jambanad, Jampidvipa. Narapatija Charyasvarudaya, a 9th century text, based on mostly unpublished texts of Yamal Tantra, mentions Sumeru Prithvi Madhi Shrayat Drishayat Natu. Sumeru is heard to be in the middle of the earth, but is not seen there. Several versions of cosmology can be found in existing Hindu texts. In one of them, cosmologically, the Meru mountain was also described as being surrounded by Mandrachala mountain to the east, Subrishva mountain to the west, Kamuda mountain to the north and Kailasa to the south. In Buddhism. According to Buddhist cosmology, Mount Meru, or Sumeru, is at the center of the world, and Jambudvipa is south of it. It is 80,000 yojanas wide and 80,000 yojanas high according to the Abhidharmakosabhasiyam and 84,000 yojanas high according to the Langagama Sutra. Trishrimsa is on its peak, where Sakura resides. The sun and the moon revolve around Mount Meru, and as the sun passes behind it, it becomes nighttime. The mountain has 4 faces, each one made of a different material. The northern face is made of gold, the eastern one is made of crystal, the southern one is made of lapis lazuli, and the western one is made of ruby. In Varayana, mandala offerings often include Mount Meru, as they in part represent the entire universe. It is also believed that Mount Meru is the home of the Buddha Cakrasamvara. Javanese Legends. This mythical mountain of gods was mentioned in the Tantu Page Laran, an old Javanese manuscript written in the 15th century Majapahit period. The manuscript describes the mythical origin of the island of Java, as well as the legendary movement of portions of Mount Meru to Java. The manuscript explains that Batara Guru, Shiva, ordered the gods Brahma and Vishnu to fill Java with human beings. However, at that time, Java Island was floating freely on the ocean, always tumbling and shaking. To stop the island's movement, the gods decided to nail it to the earth by moving a part of Mahāmeru in Jambudvipa, India, and attaching it to Java. The resulting mountain is Mount Sumeru, the tallest mountain on Java. Mount Sumeru, a large active volcano on Java, is named after the mount. Architecture. The concept of a holy mountain surrounded by various circles was incorporated into ancient Hindu temple architecture with a shikara, a Sanskrit word translating literally to mountain peak. Early examples of this style can be found at the Harshit Mata Temple and Harshnath Temple from the 8th century CE in Rajasthan, Western India. This concept also continued outside India, such as in Bali, where temples feature Meru towers. In Buddhist temples, the Bodhi temple in Bodh Gaya is the earliest example of the 5th to 6th century depiction. Many other Buddhist temples took on this form, such as the Wat Arun in Thailand and the Zimbium Pagoda in Myanmar.